Hello and welcome. I am Vidyadhar Tirak. Welcome to Pragma Sophy's Unified Inquiry. We are tracking the greatest crisis of our time, not a lack of facts, but an ontological fragmentation. Scientific reductionism is powerful, but it often dissolves the emergent properties of complex systems. It leaves us with a universe parsed into inert, disconnected parts. Our goal is to mandate a unified field of inquiry. This field must bridge the experimental, the physical science, the experiential, the subjective science, and the notional, the scaffolding of meaning. The success of this fusion hinges on a single, universally applicable organizing principle, that is, the Holon. The Holon is the fundamental ontological notion. It is the principle of wholeness in participation. Every entity is simultaneously an autonomous whole which has agency and a dependent part on a larger system, the communion. In the physical domain, the Matter Holarchy established that the universe is a self integrating, dynamically ordered continuum. The physical part of the universe is merely the necessary substrate. The Matter Holarchy's fifth level, the organism holon, culminates in the brain. The brain is the material hardware that enables the non material architectures of mind holarchy. The transition from matter to mind is the transition from organization of mass to organization of information. The mind holarchy is the conceptual scaffold erected upon biological apex. The mind holarchy structures the subjective reality of the conscious human agent into six nested levels. It is governed by a functional tension. The tension is the self referential will to be the agency, that is, set against the systemic will to belong to the communion. Mental agency is the singular subjective I. It is the drive for individual survival and focus on free will. Mental communion is the systemic relation of we to I. It is the drive for belonging and the integration of the self into a shared reality. The mind holarchy is the precise organization between I and the we, the individual and the society. It converts raw experience into meaningful, value laden action. We will now detail the six recursive levels of internal organization. This is the most fundamental level, directly interfacing with the matter holarchy. It involves raw input of external stimuli, the sensation. The brain immediately structures this data into a recognizable patterns of perception. Its agency at this level is subjective filtering. Its communion is the fidelity of the input to the perception of external reality. This level constrains all higher levels. This is a layer of basic sentience. Perceptual data is instantly assigned a valency, a positive, a negative, or a neutral. This translates into motivational drives. It is the engine of the will to be. Agency is driven by internal emotional states. Communion, the wish to belong, is driven by social emotions like empathy and attachment. Affect acts as the feedback mechanism for the agent. This is the capacity for symbolic manipulation, memory, and instrumental reasoning. It is the realm of pure intelligence. Agency is the capacity for abstract private thought and mathematical logic. Communion is the capacity for language and shared symbols. It is the tool for collective thought. This level generates goal directed plans. This is the highest achievement of the individual Holon. It is the integrative space where emotion and cognition synthesize. This synthesis creates the subjective feeling of I, and the I becomes the reflective, self aware observer. Agency is the autonomous locus of control and the freedom to choose actions. Communion is the realization that the self is defined by relationships and internalization of the external world. This level transforms information into intentionality and meaning. This is the inter-agent space where individual consciousness outputs are shared and codified. It is the sphere of notion holarchy. This encompasses moral codes, laws, culture, and language. Agency is challenging the norms or innovating within the social structure. Communion is the stability of the social structure itself, the enforcement of notion for group survival. This is the ultimate teleological goal of the mind holarchy. It is the state of coherence. This is the perfect alignment of knowledge, that is epistemics, value, that is axiology, and action by volition. Agency is the internal commitment to live guided by one's highest values. Communion is the commitment to benevolence. This is the proactive ethical dedication to the well being of the greater system. This is the precondition of wisdom. As we reflect on these six levels, it becomes clear that they are not separate compartments, but rather deeply interconnected layers of our being. Each level emerges from and integrates the complexities of the levels below it. Our sensations inform our emotions, which influence our cognition, which in turn shapes our self awareness, which contributes to the shared reality, and ultimately informs our pursuit of meaning and well being. The Mind Holarchy offers us a powerful framework for understanding ourselves, our interactions with the world, and our collective human journey. By recognizing these distinct yet independent layers, we can gain deeper insight into our thoughts, feelings, and actions, and strive to live more harmoniously both within ourselves and with the world around us. The mind holarchy is a dynamic scaffold. It allows the brute existence of the matter holarchy to be imbued with the meaning and intentionality. We see the Holon principle, a tussle between agency and communion, recursively manifesting the, the journey is teleological. Evolution is a self organizing feedback mechanism designed to move the agent from fragmentation towards coherence. The coherence is instantiated as wisdom. Wisdom is the living synthesis where prudence, the foresight in action, and conscience, the internalized axiology, guides the actions. They are the twin pillars of Asian's moral architecture. The mind holarchy is the structural imperative for the pursuit of Eudemonics. This is the unified and complete experience of reality. Pragma Sophy is Prajna Yajna. Please subscribe to my channel and visit my website if you are interested in more explorations into the actionable knowledge and systemic thinking. Thank you again, and stay tuned.